Hello, everybody. This is Samson coming to you from Los Angeles, California. How is everybody doing? Great to be here online. I just got back recently from the whirlwind tour throughout North America. I still have my 3 t-shirt on, I think. Woo, I know it was such a whirlwind, my collar was up. But anyway, great to have everybody online. Anyway, as more people log in, they're going to get a little bit of update of what happened. Well, just imagine traveling with Kim and a few other people actually to many, many cities, starting from Dallas to New Jersey, to Queens, New York, to Toronto, Montreal, Calgary, and Vancouver. Then I came home, but actually right now, Kim is still on tour in Des Moines. Right now, as a matter of fact, they have a meeting going on, an opportunity meeting, as a matter of fact. And then tomorrow will be Kansas City. And then St. Louis, and she'll be back for a couple of days and off to Asia again, another 8 city tours. Woo! It's a lot of traveling. Well, what are we really doing as we travel now? For those of you who didn't get a chance to participate, right now the stage of our business, it's really the formulation stage. So what's important? Sending out the message. What is 3 all about? It's very important. That sets the groundwork, that sets the brand of what 3 is, right? So all of us come in for a different reason probably, and some similar, right? But as we look back, how we started was a vision of physical wellness, financial wellness, and freedom, spiritual wellness. You can't be truly free until your mind is free. That's what that's about. So as we go out from city to city, meeting literally a couple of thousand people in 9 days so far, and many more to come, many more in Asia, we're touching lives, we're getting the message out, shaking hands, and hanging around the meeting, talking to people. It's been an incredible experience. If any of you have never been on these kind of tours, if you could, I would highly recommend it, because aside from going on tour, maybe promoting, getting people to those events, it's also a way to learn, to see what happens away from home. That's the thing, most of us do the business. Maybe we started with a one-on-one at a coffee shop, our own home, maybe have a little home meeting, or just sharing with family and friends on the phone or Zoom, whatever. And then later after that, we get together and try to build business. And right now we are so scattered across the world. And we're just at the very beginning, even though there's tens and tens and thousands of people around using the products, enjoying it, and really already starting to make some pretty good money. But what do people do outside of where we are? When I first came into the industry in 2005 and started working in 2006, I was lucky to have met Kim at that time. I saw her traveling, meeting locally, and then boom, she's off every month somewhere to Asia. And I'm thinking, so why is she traveling? What's the need? What happens overseas? I bet many of you are wondering what happens. How do you grow the business so fast? Well, first of all, it's not like Kim's going there to sign up people that she knows. It's usually other people already there. They have new people, and she shares products and opportunity with them. That's actually how it works. So when we do a tour like this, and I hope that the message got out to all of you, is that wherever you have people that are close to those events, you need to send them there. You need to see what the top people in the industry, in the world, really share this powerful message. Well, how can one person change a world? Well, I have seen Kim change lives over and over again, and literally around the world with thousands of people. I think through working together with her, I've seen several thousand people become multimillionaires. So it is life-changing. Take this from a guy who never believed it, because when I first met Kim in 2005, I heard her speaking for the very first time. And she said, this is a life-changing business. I'm thinking, how can you do it just from a few products? I came from a traditional business, a retail background, and I had 3 furniture business. So I'm like, well, you have to be the expert in the product. You have to be you have to have a lot of products to showcase. So people will have a variety of products to be interested in. What I found out, that's not the case at all. You can't make millions just with a handful of products. Um, and so it was quite a learning experience for me. And for those of you who don't think so, let me share with you something. What really opened my eyes was the first time I heard Kim say, if you want to become a millionaire, you need to get in a business with product or service that people use every single day. I said, oh my gosh, I got it. Because in my furniture business, yeah, they might buy a sofa today and maybe 20 years later buy another one. So that's not a highly, how should I say, highly cyclical business, or it's a business that people don't visit often, okay, unless they're remodeling the whole house. And how often does that happen, right? Maybe, I don't know, in California, maybe every 5 to 10 years. Other places, maybe once in a lifetime. I don't know. So when you talk about marketing supplements that have tremendous impact because of the science, and it's impacting people's lives every day, it's life changing, but also it's very rewarding, not only financially but emotionally, and really feeling like we're actually doing something amazing that has a purpose. I was in Vancouver, and this happens all the time. There's amazing, beautiful young lady with gray hair. She's been in this industry before, but she comes up to me. She's holding up her hand like this, moving her hand. I say, "Wow, what happened?" I'm thinking like, okay, she probably had a product experience. So what happened was that because of arthritis, she was having a problem closing her hand, and within a few weeks she was starting to gain some mobility. It was pretty amazing, and she's just over the moon. No medication could help her that way. And she brought along her daughter, who is very excited because she saw the products work on her mom. She works at a bank. She wanted to do something else also on top to make money. And yeah, they're building the business together in Vancouver. You never know. And as me and Kim travel, and I'm more of a tag along. I'll carry the luggage. I make sure we the secretary who makes sure that we go to the right hotel, take the right Uber. We make sure we have food to eat. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we do all that together. But much more, because it's very intense when you meet a lot of people. And if you can imagine, a lot of people are looking, with a lot of hope to really see. Number one, us in person, not that we're anybody, but really we're people who are sharing the message just like them. But we came from the space where it's our intention to build three the right way with all of you out there. So it's been an amazing journey. So starting in Dallas, it was amazing. That was a little bit tough event. And I might as well say, many of you have heard the passing of Mr. Mike McCormick. And many of you know that at the beginning, before we had three, Mike, along with Lance and Tracy Smith, came with me and Kim to talk with Daniel about building this legacy company. So Mike, he's an attorney by trade, but he's been a distributor before, but he's also been an attorney in our space for 20 plus years, helping distributors. So he had a very big hand. Because he also had the vision. He caught the vision, along with all of you out there, to create a legacy company, and many of you know him. He was instrumental, I will tell you, in helping us create this together. So he had a very big hand in it, and it was, a tragic from a car accident. We wish his wife Linda well. I hope we get the chance to see her in the business to carry on the legacy, the vision that we started. So it was very heavy, but we made it through. And I think, at that event, it was the start of the road tour. Many of us, because the emotions were raw, we just laid it out there. And thank God we're in Texas, because in Texas, people are just, heart to heart kind of people, are very straightforward. And, when your emotions raw, that's the way it has to be. And I actually for myself, I actually use that everywhere else we go, because I think above anything, when we started three, we don't want it to be like the last 3 years. So all the narratives and all the crazy things that's going on, and we just want to lay it out there. This is the real deal. So we were very straightforward with people. We try to share the right information. I think, a lot of times for you, as you go out, do your business, and I say all this is to tell you that, honesty goes a long way. social media, it could be real, it could be fake, nobody knows. And that's how people treat social media. But above anything, authenticity is the real power. We don't have to worry about the message. Just be the messenger. Be the messenger, not the message. So let the videos do the work. Let the company do the work. Let the webinars do the work for you. Let your leaders do the work for you. Your sponsor do the work for you. So that's how most people should get started, and it has to be systematic. So this goes on to the next point I want to make, because being authentic is power. A lot of people are in fear. They have that uncertainty out there above anything. Aside from the business, people right now, especially after this road tour, I saw they want connection. People want connection. They want real connection. They want to know that the world isn't crazy. That they're not crazy, or is the world really evolving past them? Are we at different times? Well, it's interesting times, but at the end of the day, many of you on this webinar, just like me, just like anybody else, we want what's best for our family. We want what's best for other people. And if we can bring some hope and light to the world, why not? So that's why we're here. That's a very powerful message. And this is something that I never thought of, being in the industry for 17 years. And this kind of thing for me at the beginning of my career, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to make some money. But the message, this is what marketing is. It's about telling stories, about getting the message out there, above anything, because the products, they work. I don't have to tell the story about the products. I will send a 16-minute video. Let Dr. Dan do it for me. Is that good? That's much better than me. I'm not the doctor, but he's a scientist. That's the amazing thing. Well, I don't have to be the one literally to maybe pave the way to share the message. Kim's 2-minute video, very powerful, telling the story of what has happened, what's the intention, what we're going to do. So, and now 3 is a reality. 15 countries and territories all around the world. We're just beginning. So right now, North America, it's hot, hot, hot. Don't miss it. Overseas, many markets are starting to come up as the company build the infrastructure further along the way. There's going to be better and more opportunity for everybody. So that's how it is now. So that's why Kim's making a trip overseas to share with people the vision. Now, today, I want to just, very simply share a few things, what we need to focus on right now. And so we're going to date this video, obviously, because of the Anaheim event in September. It's the power of 3. That's what it's called. Now, some of you are thinking, well, so what is the power of 3? Well, it's known that if any 2 or 3 people get together, well, things can happen. 3 people, right? And it's a whole thought. It's a whole story behind that. So you're welcome to Google it, look it up, whatever you want to do. Okay. So there is power in 3. 3 is for sure is better than 2. So as we go build a business, yeah, you can go by yourself or also with your sponsor or even with the leader. That is the real power. Leverage. So this business is all about leverage. So right now I want to focus on what do we do before Anaheim? That's very crucial in the business. This is something I'm going to share with you a little bit more detailed. I'm going to go ahead and pull the PowerPoint up for the compensation plan. We'll share some information. I'm not going to go through every slide, but I'm going to go to a few points, which hopefully can help you build your business. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and share. Okay. All right. So many of you have seen this before, the compensation plan training. Of course, there are 8 ways to get paid. Now, there's linear income, which you can make money one time by doing one thing like retail, getting a preferred customer, or have somebody through you buy a product package. Hopefully right now, the founder's pack, right? And the rest is leverage income, or some people like to call residual income. And that's leveraging on the efforts of other people, right? So for me, as I go out to share the opportunity, especially on this road trip, there's one thing I keep using over and over again, and it seemed to be very effective, is that, I like to take after some of the smartest people around when I was searching for success. So one of the things I've heard Warren Buffett say is that if you cannot make money when you sleep, you'll never get ahead. So that's why you need to have your own business if you want to get ahead and make leverage or residual income. All right. Make money when you sleep. That's opportunity, especially when it's global. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip over these, but I'm going to share with you a little bit about the idea of how big this opportunity is, because it catches the point of how big the magnitude it could be. So just imagine, you know, in a team commission, you're going to build two teams, one on the left, one on the right. So as people, you know, sign up, they buy product, they could be a preferred customer, or they could be a distributor, brand ambassador. So anytime somebody buy a product, you get the points. It doesn't matter where they are in your organization. As long as they're in your organization, you can get paid from that. That's huge. So very simple, you know, every 300 points on one side, 600 on the other, you get a ka-ching of $35. Or if you have 10 happy customers, or on your level 1 doing SmartShip, your team commission goes from $35 to $45. That's a 28% increase. Now, I don't know about you, you know, when's the last time your boss gave you a 28% increase, right? So here you can do it yourself just by sharing the products and the opportunity with other people. If you have 10 people or more on SmartShip, automatically your cycles goes from $35 to $45 per cycle. Now, the people in your organization, they could be anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter how many people, because the computer keeps track of everything. So you're going to have one side where you have in common with your sponsor. So your sponsor, if they're very active, they'll be putting people below you. You don't even know them, but you're going to love them because anytime they buy things, you can make money too. You get the volume, you get the points. So for example, a box of Eternal is 60 points. So as simple as if one side collectively, you know, people buy 5 boxes, the other side collectively, you know, buy 10 boxes. Look, some people buy 1, some people buy 2, some people buy 6 boxes at a time. Somebody like me, 1 box per person per month, or if I eat 2 a day, it'll be 2 boxes. So you think about that, and that's just Eternal, not including all the other products. So the residual can be huge. So if you can imagine, if, you know, down the road, if you have one side built already, you know, you build in both sides, and one side, boom, all of a sudden blow up. And then the other side, just imagine, if you have 1,000 people buying 1 box a month, how many points is that, right? 60 points times 1,000 is 60,000 points. And if we cycle, how many cycles is that? If it was divided by 300, that's 200 cycles, right? 200 times $35 is $7,000. 200 times $45 is $9,000. So look, if there's over time, well, how do you get to 1,000? You know, as we were doing the roadshow, Kim was showing this example. I'm just thinking it's a great example. Well, so how to get 1,000 people in your group? You know, what I love to do, folks, is break down the big number into smaller number. Okay. Now, there's no overnight success. And as you go share, you'll find people who don't want it, but there are people who love the product. And then there are people who love the product and build the business at the same time. So it's just a numbers game, and you should do it systematically. And I'm going to just share the one last thing with you later, what that is. Look, as you go out, share with people, there'll be people serious. They want to build a business together. Now, out of 1,000 people, how do you get to 1,000? Now, what if you sponsor 20 people, all right? Or 20 people in your business. You don't have to personally sponsor them, but there are 20 people out of 1,000 actively doing the business. And what if they share with 5 people? What's 20 times 5, right? That's 25, right? But if they also share with 4 other people, well, that's a lot. That's like 50 people, right? Or more, right? 25. Well, actually, 25. If they share, 20 people share with 5 people each, you're on the way to 1,000. Can you imagine breaking down the numbers like that? Or look, if you have 10 people who share with 100, you have 20 people who share with 50, or 50 in their group. Or if you have 25, right, times 40, 4 people, that's a lot of people. It's getting there. You see what I'm saying? 25 times 4 is 100. And you do that 10 times, that's 1,000. Is it reachable? Can you find over time, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, you just keep going. I don't care how, if you want to go like a road runner, beep, beep, like go like a rocket, or you are like a turtle, snail, it's okay. But if people come in to use the product and do the business over time, you get the 1,000 people, okay, using the product. And anytime they buy product, ka-ching, you could be making that $35 or $45 cycle. So it is very, very good. It can be very good. And this is, again, 60 points. For example, it's just one box of Ethernet or 2 boxes of collagen or whatever combination. We have 6 products to go from, all right? So that number can be big. I mean, can you see the possibility? Now, I just want to do a quick little slide about how does a cycle work. So let's, for example, we take the founder pack, right? So as you go share the products, let's say you sponsor 2 people, one the left, one the right, both come in founder pack. But will everybody come in the founder pack? No, not everybody will see the opportunity. But the founder pack is where you get a chance to split 2% of global CV. So that's big. So you sponsor one on each side, founder pack, it's 800 points right away. So if you sponsor one on each, well, you can cycle right away. Besides the PIP of $700, you sponsor, 350 each founder pack, you get paid $350 each on the product introduction bonus or PIP. So that's $700 right away. Plus you get a cycle of $45. So you're at $745 right away. But how do you cycle? How do you earn that leverage? Well, as you go out, let's say on the right side, 2 people, your level 1 sponsor 2 more people. That's 1,600 points, right? And then on the left side, the L1 sponsor 1 level 2, that's 800 points. And you can see here, total, then you're talking about 1,300 points and 1,800 points. That's 3 cycles, people. $45 times 3, that's $105, boom, residual. If your level 1 sponsor some people. So that's how it works. And the points carry over till you cycle the next time. So again, as the team grows, the more people using the product, the more money you're making residually or leverage wise. All right. Now, the other slide I want to share with you, we can skip all the other ones, is a very important slide. Now, how do you focus on the business? And let me go ahead and make this bigger. There you go. So as you go up the rank, you pay $30 each distributor, you buy at least 100 points of product, you're brand ambassador, you can start accumulating the points. Once you sponsor one brand ambassador on the left and the right, boom, you can qualify to earn team commission. So you want to make sure you get qualified ASAP. Now, some people do that right away. I cannot emphasize enough, how fast you do the business is up to you. So, in my career, I've done a lot. And look, I've sponsored people. My first question to them, well, welcome aboard. How fast you want to make your money back? Guess what they say? ASAP. I say, ASAP, you have time now? If you do, you know what? Let's make some phone calls together and let me talk to them for you. A few times people showed up, they come by, I explained the business to them, boom, they sign up. The new person makes a PIP right away. It's crazy. So it can be that fast. So as you go up the rank, it's important you know how to go up the rank. So you examine the compensation plan with your sponsor. But the first 3 ranks you need to pay attention is to become a qualified ambassador so you can earn commission. Next, you work your way up to 3-star. Once you're 3-star, you can get 3-level matching. Okay, 3-star, that means your group, you sponsor minimum 6 legs, all right, that has 6 legs within a year, and each of those legs minimum have 600 group volume in them each. Okay, so that means total is 3,600 volume. Now, if you sponsor 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 people and total 3,600, that also works. All right. Now, the most you can have, we talk about left team and right team. The minimum is 900 points on each side. So you need to have, like, if you only have 200 points on one side and then 3,400 points on the other, you're not a 3-star. You got to be minimum 900 points on one side, so and on each side. So that means minimum 6 people, 600 points each, but you can sponsor 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just that total 3,600. Okay. So 3 stars is very important. Now, I have a good friend I haven't seen, I would say in 16 to 17 years. And I met her in Vancouver. She came up from San Francisco, Sally. You know who I think she's on, all right? But it was fantastic to see her. She got herself to 3 star within a few weeks. So she's working it. And the next thing Sally's going to do is to create more 3 stars. So as you go up, then you build the volume that will get you to 3-star elite. Within 4 weeks, you're going to get 100 cycles. So you can figure 100 cycles is like 300 points on one side, 600 on the other. So you're talking about 30,000 points on one side, 60,000 points on the other, right? So that's how it goes. So as you go up the rank, another significant rank is 6-star director. 6-star director is where you have 1,000 cycle within 4 weeks, and you have 6 3-star legs. All right. You see now why 3-star is important. You build yourself to 3-star, and you help other people to become 3-star, so you can have more 3-star legs. Legs means if you sponsor, for example, 12 people, that means you have 12 legs, for example. All right. That's what it means. Now, the next significant one is 7 stars. If you're a 7 stars, 1,500 cycle within 4 weeks, you have minimum 2 6-star legs. That means if you're a 7-star, you get level 1 to 7 matching. You are a 6-star maker. If you can imagine that, right? You're helping people become a 6-star. And then, of course, the very important position, if you're going to shoot for the top, you might as well look at the top position. It's called Royal Crown Diamond. You're talking about 8 million in group volume. That's your own group in 4 weeks. 8 6-star legs. You're going to open at least 6 legs that have 6 stars and get full level 1 to 7 matching. Of course, one time $250,000 bonus. So focus on right now for the convention Anaheim. Get yourself to 3-star. 3-star elite, and up to the director's rank if you can cycle more, okay? It's important. Recognition. I always recommend we stretch a little bit more, invest a little bit more time, focus a little bit more to achieve those goals. One of the things that came to me over and over again is to make sure that we work the business daily, because working daily, we start to build the habit of building this business. It doesn't matter how many people you talk to one person, 5 people, 10 people, 20 people a day, it doesn't matter. Do it daily. So, and then my next thing in this business was, you know what? Not only do it daily, but make money every day. So I think about, okay, how am I going to make money? I have to talk to somebody. I have to put myself in front of other people. So don't worry, look, because all you're doing is trying to pique interest. If that, you're talking about, just see how they are, I care about them. And it's funny because, I never do cold market. That means I never talk to strangers, but sometimes you get bored, right? So when I was in Vancouver, I was, I was at the airport. I was getting a massage, those chairs you just sit in with your face in it. You're sitting with your knees sitting. The lady seemed pretty nice, and you never know those. And people there, they're into wellness. So when I was getting my foot massage, I asked her about how her family was, how many kids she has. So she happened to come from Iran, like almost 30 plus years ago. And so I asked about that. I used to be in the car business as an auctioneer, so I know a lot of people from a lot of Persians that came out from Iran in the 70s and 80s. And then I asked, about her kids, and, her daughter got married, has a baby. She has to babysit on her day off. And then, I actually found out, wow, you've been doing this for a long time. And she actually told me her age, right? She's in early 60s. I said, well, what if you can retire early? Did you ever think about that, doing something on the side? She's all, oh, yeah. Look, I know you're in wellness, I said to her. And she was open. So I text her. I got her number. I text her, and definitely she said, send her some information. You never know where it leads. But I don't do this often, but I just thought, hey, if I had the opportunity, and she seemed to be a very nice lady into wellness, and I mean, for 60 something, she looks amazing. I figure I might just open my mouth and offer to her, right? So same thing happened on the Uber driver, but same thing, when I went to the airport, this young man, probably 20 something, 30 something, and he started asking me questions, making conversation. He's like, "Oh, you speak Chinese?" I say, "Oh yeah, I speak Chinese." And I told him, "Oh no, I'm just here for a day for business. And what about you? How long you been driving?" He said, "Oh, is this the only thing you do?" I said, "Wow, so that must be good money for single, right? You must be single." So I assume he's single, right? He said, "No, he's married with kids." I said, "Wow. So is it? I mean, does Uber make enough money?" "Yeah, it makes good money." I said, "But does your wife work?" He said, "Yeah, my wife works." I'm thinking, okay, if his wife has to work, it's not that great of money, the Uber, right? So I thought, hey, you ever thought of, doing something on the side? I know you drive all the time, but you control your time. So, what if you could give the kids a little bit more, right? If you had a little bit more money, that was it. And I got his phone number. So, but sometimes it's like that. But I'm not telling you to do cold market. But when we talk to other people, it doesn't matter you know them or not, but care about them. Really ask them how they are, because they might need an opportunity, especially after the last 3 years. Physical wellness, financial wellness, and spiritual wellness, true freedom are what people are craving. They're starving for it. So now I want to end today by encouraging everybody to make sure you qualify for the Mediterranean cruise. Is that okay? Look, we all of us have time until, I'm looking at my PowerPoint right now. Let me go ahead and share. We have time until September 10th to get this done. And I want to see all of you on the cruise, okay? So here we are. So make sure, look, when you log into your back office, and it's very important that you do log into your back office daily to see what's going on with your business. You should look at it, okay? Go explore it, because if you want to make money, you need to know where everything is, right? You got to take this business seriously. So look, the promotion is from May 1st to September 10th. All the volume is being calculated. There's 3 ways to qualify. The first way, option 1, for one sail pass for one person with a shared cabin, is for you to do 2,000 PSV or personal sales volume. That means you are the one, maybe you let's say, for example, you sponsor somebody who comes in the founder pack. That's 800 points out of the 2,000. So if you sponsor 2.5 people, or some other mixed product, they buy product or you buy product, it helps with the PSV. Boom, you're at 2,000. Next step, after before, or to get one sale pass, is for yourself to get on 6-month prepaid SmartShip. So when you buy the founder pack, you already have 3 months prepay already. So that means if you purchase 3 more or 6 more prepaid SmartShip, you qualify that step. And the last step to get that one sale pass is to have 6 level 1. That level 1 again are the people that you personally sponsor. Encourage them to get on the 6 months prepaid SmartShip. Now, I understand that, yeah, 6 months seem to be a lot, right? 60 points times however much products, right? However, six prepaid SmartShip, that's 360 points of product. But one thing is that, just look at how much product we use daily. And also, as we go bill, you do need some product on hand to rotate. What I mean by rotate is, it does take, like in the USA, it takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days minimum to get the product in the mail. Okay, so if you sign your friend up, first question they're going to ask is, okay, how long does it take to get the product? Well, 3 to 5 days. Many of them will say, oh, you know what, I'll wait till I get the product before I start the business. Now, if you had come in a bigger package, you can let them borrow some product. Many times now, since our first enrollment is February 20th, we start getting product in the US in April. Many people are totally out of product already. So it's easy, just from personal use. So it's easy, just get the 6 months prepaid, we have packages, or you can select your own product. That's what it's for. And then also you get shipped one time, so you don't have to get shipped every month. You actually save money on the shipping. And that's a big thing, like it costs the same, almost the same price to ship 1 box of collagen versus 3 to 6 boxes. I mean, we're talking about just a few dollar difference. So why not just get more products? And when you do the 6 months prepaid smart ship, you actually save money, a lot of money on the shipping. And then also you get to qualify. You don't have to worry about, receiving products. So it's a great, great deal. And you don't run out of product. So you can always redo the 6 months also. Now to get 2 sales pass, you do the same thing. Just get your PSV from 2,000 to 4,000. So if you sign up 5 founder packs, for example, 800 times 5 is 4,000 PSV. Boom. Now, if you have other promotion that count it as your PSV, you're almost there. So all you have to do is from your back office on the homepage, you click on the link for the qualification or for the Western Caribbean cruise. That's all you have to do to see where you are. Now, option 2 is if you have a group growing from May 1st, going back to May 1st, it'll calculate all your personal group volume. All right. And there's a limit on how much you can count on any one leg. You go back and check the qualification from that. But we're talking about 12,000 in group volume. Boom, you qualify for. Okay. Spread over a number of legs. Okay. So now if you want 2 sales pass full cabin, is 18,000 personal group volume. Personal group volume, again, is your own group, the group that you started, like you sponsor people, they sponsor people, they sponsor people. That is your group. It doesn't count the people that your upline put below you. That's called spillover. So the director qualification for some of you, for the 3-star elite, okay, those of you going, well, when you get to 4-star, you see qualification here, you get 1 sale pass, and you can bring another person for $500, which is a good deal. If you hit it twice within May 1st to September 10th, boom, you get that. If you want 2 sales pass full cabin, you got to get to 5-star at least twice. Okay. And then 6 stars, if you get 6 stars twice, you get 2 sales pass full cabin plus 500 in spending money, and 7-star again, same thing, 2 sales pass full cabin and 1,000 in spending money. Now, I don't know about you. I heard that on the cruise, you can spend a lot of money. So here's the thing, before anything, the lifestyle is amazing in this business because time is flexibility. And that's why many of you are, in this business. That's what you're working toward. Either you want time freedom, early retirement, more money for the college fund, whatever you want to do, it's here. And so this is the kind of business we have where we can help people do that. If you want to do that, for sure. You got to get in the system, go with the flow. Monday, opportunity call, Tuesday, training, Wednesday, product testimonial. And not only you, promote the business, promote by getting people on. I would even recommend for the opportunity call to watch it with your guest together in the same room. Okay, then if they have any question, you go right there to answer for them. So that is a very effective way to do the opportunity calls if you have not done that already. Okay, there are actually people who set it up and they have a little launch at that time, or they have a group. It doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 people at the house, or even a lot more. That's what you can do. Now, if you miss those calls, the opportunity calls, they are recorded on our Spark YouTube channel to help. Okay. And again, we have those in English and Mandarin. All right. Now, the empowerment training we have every Tuesday, and then product stories and medical professional explaining the product and the efficacy of it. Well, that's on Wednesday, on Wellness Wednesday. So folks, this is just a talk on really a lot of subjects, but before Anaheim, you want to shoot for the ranks. You want to go up there, get to 3-star, help your people get to 3-star. If you're 3-star already, that's how you're going to get to 3-star elite. And 3-star elite, well, you know what? Double your efforts, get to 4-star. Okay, get to 4-star. And you know how you get to 4-star? By helping people in your group. Not a lot, could be just a few. To get to 3-star elite or get to 3-star. You got that? Those are the positions, okay? And the more you have, then you're gonna go up to 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, and 7-star is where you help create help two people in your group to get to 6-star. So I mean, look, aside from that, many of you are asking, wow, is that good money? Let me tell you, if you in this business, I keep telling people over and over again, if you do the right thing, which I try to describe to you, if you do the right thing, you automatically make the money. The money that can come as a 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, depending on the size of your group, how much they're buying and selling and using. So just build happy. When you have happy people, you can only have a happy business. That's the difference, right? That's the difference in our industry versus any other one. So folks, thank you very much for your time. I hope you got something out of today's training. Look, the roadshow is amazing. If I were you, there's still Kansas City tomorrow, St. Louis tomorrow, anybody in the area. I don't care if they drive 1 hour, 3 hour, 5 hours, 6 hours. That's what we had in Dallas. People drove hours to get there. And that's how it is actually in the Midwest of the US. Get them there to see somebody who's actually she is so unique. You know, Kim is a 9-figure earner, but so much heart and a true visionary in our industry. Not only talk good, but master strategist and knows the business inside out. The psychology of it. I mean, she is lighting the world on fire, passion, hope, and so much more. So get them there, if anything. Many years ago, I realized, you know, once I lost everything and I was looking for a way back to civilization, right? From below ground, hiding below ground to back to having a normal life or much better. When I was searching for success, I thought if it was just one thing that somebody said in a meeting that can turn my life around, whatever the time I spent is totally worth it. I remember working with Kim over the years. There are people who took train ride from the farthest reaches, 24-hour train ride, just to see her speak, just to meet her face to face, and really maybe get that inspiration, get that spark to change her life. And that person did. I saw it happen, and I've seen it happen over and over again. So promote hard, let the people know what they can get out of it, relate it to why they need it. That's how we promote. So next big event, look, there's a chain of events, right? Kansas City, St. Louis, and then, all of Asia, and then September, Anaheim. Best wishes to all of you. See you at the events. All right. Okay. Have a great morning, afternoon, and evening, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye now.